Hello dinar enthusiasts. Welcome to our channel, your premier source for the latest and most authentic news about the Iraqi dinar. If you're a dinar holder or someone interested in the dynamics of Iraq's currency, you're in the right place. Our dedicated team works tirelessly to bring you up-to-date information, expert analyses, and insider insights that you won't find anywhere else. Stay informed about significant developments, economic trends, and policy changes affecting the dinar. The exchange between Dr. Tabakali and Professor Gunter in the recent IDBC debate was profoundly enlightening, shedding light on the parallel struggles faced by Iraq and the United States. Both nations are grappling with the debilitating effects of over-regulation and a prevailing hostility towards the private sector. This bureaucratic strangulation stifles economic growth and innovation, hampering the potential for prosperity and progress in both countries. In the case of Iraq, the situation is exacerbated by a history of international sanctions and punitive measures. These sanctions were imposed for actions that Iraq, as a nation, did not commit, and the duration of these punishments has extended far beyond what was reasonable or justifiable. This prolonged period of excessive punishment has had dire consequences for the country's socio-economic fabric. When a nation is subjected to such harsh and enduring sanctions, it inevitably breeds a class of individuals who resort to illicit activities to survive. Over time, these individuals become increasingly savvy and bold in their criminal endeavors, transforming into what can be described as super criminals. This phenomenon is further compounded by the nature of the government employment landscape in Iraq. With the government being the primary, and often sole, provider of employment opportunities, corruption becomes deeply entrenched within the system. The scarcity of legitimate employment drives many to seek alternative, often illegal, means of livelihood, further perpetuating a cycle of criminality and corruption. The parallels to the United States are striking. While the U.S. has not faced the same type of international sanctions, the country is still plagued by an overbearing regulatory environment that hampers private sector growth. Overregulation creates a hostile business climate, deterring entrepreneurship and innovation. This regulatory burden is particularly heavy on small and medium-sized enterprises, which are the backbone of the American economy. The complexity and cost of compliance with numerous regulations can be overwhelming, often leading to business closures and job losses. Moreover, in both Iraq and the United States, there is a palpable sense of disillusionment among the population towards the government. In Iraq, this disillusionment stems from years of living under punitive measures and a corrupt government that fails to provide basic services and opportunities. In the United States, the frustration is fueled by a perception that the government is more interested in imposing controls and restrictions than in fostering an environment conducive to economic growth and job creation. The debate between Dr. Tabakali and Professor Gunter highlighted the need for systemic reforms in both countries. In Iraq, lifting the remaining sanctions and implementing policies that encourage private sector development are crucial steps towards economic recovery and stability. Reducing the government's dominance in the employment market and tackling corruption head-on are essential for creating a more equitable and prosperous society. Similarly, the United States must re-evaluate its regulatory framework to ensure it is not stifling economic activity. Simplifying regulations and reducing unnecessary bureaucratic hurdles can unleash the potential of American businesses, leading to job creation and economic growth. Encouraging innovation and entrepreneurship should be at the forefront of policymaking to ensure the country's continued prosperity. In conclusion, the discussion between Dr. Tabakali and Professor Gunter serves as a critical reminder of the damaging effects of overregulation and punitive measures on a nation's economy. Both Iraq and the United States must pursue reforms that promote a healthy private sector, reduce corruption, and create opportunities for their citizens to thrive. Only through such comprehensive and sustained efforts can these nations hope to overcome the challenges they face and secure a better future for their people.